Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Anniversary and our Night Elf Priest. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today we leave the comforts of Shadowglen and move into the rest of Teldrassil. There is much to look forward to once we reach Dalinar, so let's get started.
Peace be with you.
Greetings, young priest. Can you offer me aid? I have a package of herbs that I must deliver to the town of Dalinar, but I still have business with the druids of Shadowglen and cannot leave yet. Can you deliver the package for me? It must be sent to innkeeper Kildamir at the Dalinar Inn. It lies along the road to the south. Yep, no problem there. We're going to have one additional quest that we can pick up along the road to Dalinar, and then I think probably need just a few more kills along the way. We can actually work on these Strigid Owls because we're about to hit level 6, and we might as well go for it before we reach town so that we can grab our new abilities. Mana and health regenerate a little bit while we pick up that next quest, and we're going to hold on to these small eggs because it's probably one of the only cooking materials that we can really pick up here in Teldrassil. We're definitely going to want to, I think, go out of our way to kill some more of these owls while we're here, just so we have some stuff to cook before we enter Darkshore. Zen Foulhoof. Eager for work, I see. Lucky for you, a day never goes by that I don't wish I had a fledgling priest to perform my bidding. You see, Olindria, I can make you very happy and provide you with things you never dreamed of having. But in order for that to happen, you must bring me certain items. My business in the forest often requires certain reagents. Fetch for me 3 Nightsaber fangs, 3 Strigid Owl feathers, and 3 swatches of web-bound spider silk, or webwood spider silk. Let's keep this our little secret, Night Elf. Sure, why not? Take on a couple of those things that we need right now while we're... It looks like we just need one more kill, so... Kill and level 6. Perfect. I think the small spider legs can also be used in recipes sometimes. So we might want to keep those as well, just in case we do happen to stumble upon one of those recipes while we're in Night Elven territory. With that being said, we are entering Dalinar now. So we've got a bunch of stuff to do here. We've got quests to turn in and to pick up. First things first, let's get those 2 wands from our mailbox. We'll make sure that we hold on to this greater magic wand. We definitely don't want to lose track of that. But equipping this lesser magic wand is going to make a massive difference. We're going to be killing stuff a lot faster. Let's set Dalinar as our home as we speak with Innkeeper Kildamir.
Elune be with you. Elune light your path.
Yes, the delivery of herbs from Shadow Glen. It is a shame Porthanius could not bring it himself, for we have much to discuss, he and I. But I'm glad to get the herbs nonetheless, and I'm glad you came. While you're here, please rest yourself. Heroes must keep their strength and spirits high, and must find rest and solace whenever they may. For to neglect one's peace of body and mind is a sure path to failure. So, rest.
Till next week.
I guess we're a hero now, all of a sudden. A couple of vendors here that don't mean too much. I think this is just some basic armor. Warrior trainer doesn't concern us. We do have a cloth vendor here, but he's not going to have too much for us, I don't think.
Goddess, watch over you.
Let's explore town a little bit more. Let's see where our trainer is first of all, as well as some profession trainers as well. Looks like we do have a cook here. We'll wait to pick up cooking though until we pick up our new skills first. I want to make sure that we have enough money for those. We do have an herbalist though. Let's go ahead and pick this up while we're here. 10 copper is not going to really hold us back too much, so I'm willing to pick that up now. Got a first aid trainer across the way, but we'll leave that alone for now. And we've got our priest trainer, Lorna Morninglight.
Go in peace.
I'm happy to see Shonda has sent you to find me, Alindria. Teaching young priestesses the ways of Elune gives me a great satisfaction.
Goddess, watch over.
I need your help, Alindria. I am needed here to train the other students, but you can help one of our injured sentinels just south of Dalinar. She was hurt patrolling the town and could use our aid. Her name is Shaya. When you find her, heal her wounds, and then fortify her body with your spells. This will at least protect her from harm longer if she finds trouble. Return to me here after you've done your duty to Elune. So we're going to give her a heal, and we're going to give her a power word Fortitude, and we get some cloth robes, specifically for one spirits. These look pretty good. They certainly look better than the brown linen robes that we can craft ourselves as our first green that we can make with tailoring. We're still a ways from that anyway. Let's see, we do have a trade supplies vendor up here as well as general supplies. Luckily for herbalism and tailoring, we don't need any particular profession tools. So I think we'll be just fine. I don't think we need to worry about water either. With the presence of our wand, I think we'll be just fine using that while we regenerate our mana. So with that being said, we still do need tailoring. Let's speak with one of these sentinels because they should be able to tell us where we can go to grab that. I am certain there's a tailor that could provide you training in Narcissus. When you arrive, ask one of the sentinels in Narcissus about seeing a tailor.
Farewell.
Alright, so we're gonna have to wait on that.
I'm listening.
Now let's pick up our quests. Oh, we forgot to pick up our abilities from the trainer. We'll have to do that when we head downstairs.
Farewell.
The Emerald Dreamcatcher. I was once given an Emerald Dreamcatcher from Garolus Talvathan, the warden of the druids in the Banithil Barrow's Den. This powerful amulet is able to siphon energy from the Emerald Dream. bestowing luck upon those who carry it. Sadly, I have not been able to retrieve it from my dresser in Starbreeze Village. Although Starbreeze was once a tranquil place, it has now succumbed to the corruption of the Furlbog that reside there. Perhaps you'd be willing to recover my dream catcher, priest?
Denadris. Greeting.
Twisted hatred. I must warn you, Alindria, this matter must stay between us. Geez, I mean, we just met, but okay. Well, I suppose maybe he had word back from Tailoring, back in Shadowglen, I suppose, of our deeds, so maybe he trusts us a little bit more. The Satyr are enough of an embarrassment to us already, and this one is much too close to home. He is called Lord Melanus. He resides in the nearby cave of Felrock, where he has gathered a large group of Grell warriors. His heart is black as night, and he plots something most foul. You must find him within the nearby cave just to the north of here, and bring me his head.
Good luck, friend.
Very well. Let's get back downstairs. We'll grab those new abilities.
Peace be with you.
So we've got Power Word Shield. This is going to be arguably our most important ability. Super huge. Gives us basically just gives us extra health at all times, while also making it so that our spell casting isn't interrupted, which will be especially helpful when we pick up stuff like Mind Flay much later on down the road. And a new rank of Smite, which is also something I plan on using a decent amount.
Greetings.
Troubling breeze. A troubling breeze blows through the forest. Garrulus Talvarthren serves as Great Warden to the hibernating druids of the Talon in the Banithil Barrow Den. His duty as the chosen protector of the sleeping is to ensure their safety so that their pact with Ysera remains fulfilled. But word from Garrulus has now delayed, and I grow nervous. Travel east to Starbreeze Village and bring back a report from Garrulus so that I can put my worries to rest, knowing my dreaming brethren slumber safely.
Goodbye.
Goddess bless you.
Denalin's Earth. Are you heading to the south, to Lake Al-Ameth? If so, then I have a task I might ask of you. My colleague Denalin has a camp along the eastern end of the lake, where he is studying and experimenting on the plant life of Teldrassil. He requested a package of rare earths from Narcissus, and it was late, only recently arriving here in Dalinar. Can you take the package to him? The Night Elven names are gonna kill me. They're always a little bit complicated. I actually spotted some herbs up north that I'm gonna go ahead and grab real quick. When we can. We can actually take on some of these owls while we're out here. A good opportunity to level our wands as well. It does need some work before we hit on every attack. Got some Peace Bloom and some Silverleaf. And yeah, like I've mentioned before, we're going to be... the wrong thing out there. We're going to be using Herbalism primarily for money purposes. So we're going to have to make sure that we visit the auction house often to make sure we get them out of our bags. Gotta love these early herbalism levels where you're constantly failing to pick flowers out of the ground. Quest for Moon Priestess, Amara on the road. Let's just pick up the rest of our quests while we're here, and then we'll probably head to Starbreeze Village first. The road to Darnassus. The road to Darnassus must be kept safe. Travelers heading from Dalinar to Darnassus have been reporting ruthless attacks by corrupted Furlbogs from the Gnarlpine tribe. Important news and commerce travels to and from Darnassus by way of this road daily. We cannot afford to have a rogue band of heathens terrorizing people. Take up arms in the name of the sacred forest, priest. Their den lies somewhere below this vantage point. Slay 6 of the Gnarlpine ambushers and report back to me. We'll handle that a little bit later. We might be picking up some cloth early, so heading to Darnassus, maybe depending on if we have time or not, might be a good idea. Just to make sure that we have that.
What brings you here? Farewell.
I see. You were sent by Tanarin. Well then, it would seem we have much to talk about, much to do, and little time to do it in. I think we'd best get started.
Good luck, friend.
First, let me tell you more of the task you must complete. The druids in Darnassus used the water of the moonwells of Teldrassil, and their moonwell must be replenished from time to time. Using these specially crafted phials, you can collect the water of the moonwells. Take this vessel to the moonwell outside of Starbreeze Village to the east, and fill it with some of its waters, then return to me. When you've completed your task, I shall continue the story where Tanarin left off. Sure thing. Yeah, let's see. While we're in the area, I think we have all the quests that we need now. So while we're in the area, let's go ahead and heal up our wounded sentinel.
How may I help?
Perfect. Thank you, priestess. Now I can take on those corrupt timberlings with Elun's power behind me. Farewell to you, and may Elun be with you always. Yeah, we'll be dealing with these timberlings soon, but for now, let's just go ahead and grab this peace bloom. And then yeah, we'll deal with this whole section later. Let's take on the local wildlife on the way out east to Starbreeze Village. For those of you wondering just how powerful the Lesser Magic Wand is at this level, each cast is basically a smite right now, is basically how it feels. It's super strong. We collected our strigid owl feathers, but I think we'll still end up killing some of these birds anyway, just for some more eggs. More peace bloom. I think Teldrassil overall, if I remember correctly, is very, very rich in herbs compared to the other two Alliance starting zones. I'm just gonna have to get used to checking our mini-map here and there. As I'm sure a lot of you guys know that have watched my other series, I love playing with the UI off very often, especially when running between points of interest. But when you have something like Herbalism and, especially since we're going to be relying on it heavily to fund, our mount and whatnot, we're going to have to keep our UI up a little bit more often. Alright, the spider silk is down. I think we just need the Night Saber Fangs now. Entering Starbreeze now. First thing we'll take care of is the moon well. Let's head deeper into the village. Gotta grab the Emerald Dreamcatcher, and we gotta check out a Troubling Breeze as well. Should be able to find a couple of Night Sabers. Maybe just a little bit north. And maybe we can pick up that last Fang that we need. don't think we have to actually kill any of these gnarl pine in particular. I think that'll probably be saved for when we go over to the Barrow's Den in the middle of the zone. Alright, let's grab that Emerald Dreamcatcher. Up some malachite. Malachite. I don't know how to. I've never known how to pronounce that one. As our inventory is full, we gotta clear some stuff out. I don't think malachite is going to be useful for us in particular. We'll probably just end up vendoring that. Ooh, we've got a rare spawn here. Urusan. Very cool. Let's see what this guy's got for us. Got gnarl pine leggings. These are leather, so not for us. It's still pretty cool to see a rare spawn here so early on. It must be one of the first instances of rare spawns in Teldrassil at level 7. I mean, that's probably the earliest you would ever see one. That we haven't seen any cloth yet. I would assume that the gnarl pine would drop them, as I'm not really sure where else you would get it from. I guess maybe the harpies in the like the northwest part of the zone might have some. Could just be getting unlucky here. I can't remember. I mean, we did have a self-made druid a couple of series ago, which was quite a while ago at this point. I think we might have farmed on the gnarl pine in the middle of the zone for our cloth, if I remember correctly. We've located our friend here. He doesn't seem to be doing too good. Thank the forest spirits you are here. I knew Addons would sense trouble and send help. The Gnarlpine tribe has been corrupted. The once peaceful Furlbogs have turned against the protectors of the forest. They ambushed me as I left for the Banthanel Barrow Den and proceeded to pillage Starbreeze village. Ursal the Mauler, their chieftain, is using the evil powers of the Felmoss to drive them mad. I am too wounded to return to Addons to bring him this grave news. The task is left to you, young priest. We can only hope that the deranged Gnarlpines have not made it to Banathil yet. Alright, so that's going to be back in Dalinar. Let's get our last Nightsaber Fang first, though. I think we'll have to return to the satyr that gave us that quest. Turned in. We've got a lot of stuff to turn in back at Dalinar. Hello again, Zen. Aha, well done indeed. Who would have ever guessed that I, Zen Foulhoof, would have a night elf to do my bidding? Certainly not me. But so it goes. This beloved world of ours is full of surprises. 3 cheers for the naive and gullible. As we hit level 7, and he gives us Severed Voodoo Claws. Physical damage caused by the target is reduced by 5. I think we're probably just going to vendor these. It's going to be worth an entire silver, which honestly is probably more beneficial to us than, you know, a reduced 5 physical damage for however long will be. Yeah, because by the time we use an item like that, by the time we would need an item like that, like it against an elite enemy or something, reducing physical damage by 5 is probably not going to matter all that much. Alright, lots of stuff to turn in at Dalinar. We're going to have to vendor some stuff as well. We'll pick up any follow-ups, and then I think we'll go to Narcissus. And we want to go now so that we can get tailoring and make sure that if and when we do start picking up a cloth, we can actually turn it into something right away instead of having it sit around in our bags. Which is another big thing. We're going to have to work on making ourselves some bags as soon as we can. from Cyril Bladeleaf.
I am honored.
The Council of the Forest has news that you aided Zen Foulhoof. The satyr is an enemy of the forest. As a night elf, you should know better than to defile the forest by killing nature's creatures. You must redeem yourself in the eyes of the Council if you wish to remain a friend of Teldrassil. Teach Foulhoof a lesson, and you shall be redeemed. Fell cones are corrupted seeds that fall from the trees. They billow with green smoke. Give some to Foulhoof. He'll think you have brought him a harmless snack.
Goddess watch over you.
Well, the Relics of Awakening. Nullpine invaders were seen ravaging the Banithel Barrow Den to the west. The slumbering druids will be trapped in the Emerald Dream for eternity, unaware of their fate unless we help. The delicate hibernation ritual cannot be broken without the Relics of Awakening. Journey to the den and retrieve the Ravenclaw Talisman, Black Feather Quill, Sapphire of Sky, and Rune of Nesting. The druids store them in sacred chests. Return them to me, and I will prepare the Awakening ritual. Ooh, and we can get a green item from this. So interestingly enough, we don't have the ability to use staves yet. We should figure out if we can pick that up in Darnassus. I'm going to write that down as well so I don't forget. For staff training. It's going to cost us 10 silver, I think, which we don't even have right now, but maybe after we sell some herbs and some other auctions in between episodes, maybe we can come up with the silver necessary. You have done well, and you have served Elune. For that, I thank you. Please, take this robe as a token of my thanks. It signifies you have earned your place among our order. If you wish, wear it with pride, but either way, we will always recognize you as one of our own. Go with Elune, Alindria, and thank you.
May the stars guide you.
Our first green item. Beautiful. Very cool. Let's get this vendoring underway as well, so we can get rid of some of this stuff. Let's keep turning in quests, and I think when we're done, maybe we can pick up cooking. I mean, we do have a bunch of materials in our bags right now. That it would be nice if we can get rid of those, or at least convert them into buff food.
I am honored. Go in peace.
My Emerald Dreamcatcher is one of great importance to me. It is a gift only given to few. Thank you for returning it, Alindria.
May the stars guide you.
The Emerald. It is missing. My Dreamcatcher has been damaged. There is a band of Gnarlpine mystics located to the north of Starbreeze. I have heard reports that their leader, Ferocitas, the Dream Eater, has been wearing a necklace that glows green in the night. Now seeing my Dreamcatcher, I am sure that he has stolen my emerald. He would never realize that its power is useless to him. Find this missing jewel, Alindria, and while you're there, clear out some of the corrupted mystics as well.
Good luck, friend.
So we'll return to Starbreeze once we're ready to go to that side of the zone again.
What brings you here?
After the Battle of Mount Hyjal, we were without direction. Nordrassil smoked from the fire it unleashed, and our immortality, the very essence of our beings, was lost. It was in this trying time that the betrayer was freed from his prison, and Shando Stormrage disappeared. A dark time for all.
May the stars guide you.
There is another moonwell southeast of the entrance to Darnassus, on the shores of the pools of Arlithrian. These names are going to get me. The Sentinels are having problems patrolling the area because of attacks and the growing ill-temperedness of the Gnarlpine Furl Bogs. Be wary as you seek out the well, and keep your weapons close at hand. Yep, that should be fine. So we're going to avoid picking up cooking for now. I just want to make sure that we can have enough to train staffs, which we won't be able to do right away, but I'm assuming after we sell these herbs, we'll have like just enough. So I think cooking costs like 1 silver to pick it up, which is weird saying right now that that's actually a little bit too much. So let's enjoy the run to Narcissus. I think I recall there being a profession trainer along the way, just off the road to the on the right-hand side. I think that's for leatherworking and skinning, though. But we're gonna go ahead and check it out just to be on the safe side and make sure it's not actually tailoring. So we've got this little outpost here. And yeah, it looks like we've got skinning and what I'm assuming is leatherworking on the inside. Yep, so I guess we do have to go to Narcissus for our training. approaching the front gates. Welcome to Narcissus. So I think what we're going to do first is I would like to get the herbs posted, just to get an idea of what we could collect as far as money. I feel like Silver Leaf and Peace Bloom are pretty much always in demand, so they're probably going to sell pretty quickly. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about them not selling. So we should be able to get a pretty good idea of how much we're going to get back for posting them. For the stack of Silver Leaf, I feel like we can get away with slightly more than this. Let's go with 30 instead. Which will give us back 3 silver. And then the Peace Bloom is actually going to give us back 8 silver. Okay, and if that does actually happen, which I'm fairly confident that it will, actually going to give us a little bit more than that, I think. I think we can safely pick up cooking this episode. So we've got the Tradesman's Terrace and the Craftsman's Terrace. I feel like maybe tailoring might be down here. Got the general goods here. Let's go ask a sentinel. I know we're going to have to go north for cooking though.
Hello.
Tailoring I'm not as sure about. With the garments of Malin's tailors, one might think that her needle was blessed by Elune herself. Unless your needle is so blessed, you may best pay her a visit and listen to her teachings. You can find her in the Craftsman's Terrace in northeastern Narcissus. Perfect. Looks like it's right there. That'll be good to know for the future.
What brings you here? Be careful.
Alright, very good. So of course we're going to be starting with bolts of linen cloth. I usually try to stack up as many bolts as I can before I start making some other stuff. But let's actually check real quick and see when our first bag can be made, because we're not going to have a bag for a bit unless we get lucky with random drops. And it looks like level 45 tailoring, so it's going to be a little tough. We really have to kind of hope that we get lucky with some bag drops, just to alleviate some of these inventory struggles we might have. But let's go ahead and pick up cooking now and see what we can do.
What brings you here?
It might not be much right now, but
Stars guide you.
we might be able to pick up some recipes from Dalinar. So we can do the herb-baked egg right now, which is good. We've actually got 17,
I am honored.
which is great. Let's go ahead and make these now. We're gonna have some buff food as well. And buff food is gonna make a very big difference for us in particular, since priests actually care a lot about spirit. A spirit isn't just something that's like a kind of like a secondary, nice to have. It's not really hurting anything, but generally speaking, a lot of classes usually will care more about intellect or strength or agility or something like that. But in the case of priest, we actually want as much spirit as possible, so keeping up with buff food is going to be very important for us. Alright, and the cooking supplier only offers some fishing related recipes, which we don't really care about too much. I'm hoping that the small spider leg recipe will be sold by the cooking supplier in Dalinar. That's probably where it would be, if it does exist, so we'll look into that, but for now, in between episodes, I'm going to sit tight here in Narcissus, see if those herbs sell. If they do, I mean, I suppose we could walk over to the weapon master right now and just confirm that we can in fact pick up staffs. Because I would like to use staffs, I think, all the way through. It would be just a lot easier to keep track of one weapon as opposed to maintaining a one-hander and some sort of offhand. If we get lucky with some really good offhand or one-hander, then we'll adjust.
Hello.
But I think dealing with staffs is going to be easier, and yeah, we can pick that up here, so that's great.
Goddess watch over you.
So we'll be sure to do that once our auctions post. I'll then hearth back to Dalinar from there, and we'll keep it going. I think, obviously, we're going to do as much of Teldrassil as possible. I think we're going to end up doing a lot of Darkshore, too, as much as possible before we decide to make the famous run through the wetlands. I might actually stick around for as long as possible in Night Elven lands and just kind of take it all in. But that's going to do it for me for today. As always, I appreciate you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more. I hope to see you back here in Teldrassil. Take care.